Last Cloudia community. Happy anniversary. Let's do some summons. Get ready. Man, that screen looks hype. Loving it. Digging it a lot. Yes, this is the second anniversary of Last Cloudia. That was actually released on JP April of 2019. Global actually got this game in October of 2019, so we were actually 6 months behind. But they eventually did a sync, a while back, so we're all kind of together. But as you can see, we got our boy Kyle Shift. Kyle is in the building. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I was able to pull him. We are still going to do some pulls. I just got to explain the situation. This is actually my second recording. I actually did a recording earlier to do the UR pull plus the step up, and it didn't work out. I'm not going to go into the whole story, but I don't have the video. So I got to make another video. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you what I got. And then after that, we'll do some pulls on the paid banner to go for the UR. We'll probably do about 10 multis, maybe. We'll see. So we'll see what happens there. So sorry you don't get to see the whole thing, and it was super hype. So let's go ahead and first explain what I got in the video you didn't get to see. So obviously Shiv Kyle I got him from the step up actually. It was the third step up is when I actually pulled him. So that was really, really cool. And the rest of it was just a bunch of duds. And then I'm just going to show you what I got from the UR thing, because the UR banner, the paid one for a whole bunch of paid stuff, I'll show you what I got from that. It was pretty hype. So first off, we're going to go to the arcs. And we're going to we'll look at the SSR first. You can tell that these are new because they're going to be the lowest level. And yeah, I actually pulled killing machines. I've actually never had this arc before until today, so I was happy to get that. And then we got to go check out the new URs I got. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I finally got the arc that came with our boy Zekas, and I got the arc that came with Ray. So these are both arcs that I've wanted for a long time. I'm so happy that I got them both. Super duper hype. One quick story that I have about this. During the new year, when they had this same thing, we get a UR and a bunch of SSRs. I was actually disappointed because the only thing I pulled were two dupes of the UR I already had, so I was not happy at all. But they more than made up for it here, so super duper hype. And there was one more awesome thing that I pulled. So let's go and go to the unit gotcha, because yes, I actually pulled a unit off of the UR thing. And I pulled Alice. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first time I've ever had Alice. I'm slowly working on her, but I finally got her. So happy to get her. So yeah, like I said, it was a super hype UR pull vid that I'm so sad that I don't get to show you. But that's okay. Again, we're still gonna make up for it. As a matter of fact, before I even talk about Kyle and the arc, let's just do some summons just to make up for my mistake, my issue. We're going to go ahead and just do you guys a solid. We'll do the polls first. And if you want to hear me talk about a bunch of, Kyle and Arc stuff, you can stick around later for that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and, I think it went too far actually, but let's do this. I got a bunch of free stuff. Let's cash in the free tickets first. So let's go ahead and do the super DOH tickets. I got like 3 of those, so we'll open that first, see what I get. Which, by the way, the story, so hype. I love the story, love how it ended, and I'm looking forward to the continuation of said story. All right, so we got most of the squad here, but we're missing one, and we're starting on a blue. So let's see what happens. Nope, not feeling it this time, but that's okay. That's okay. Now let's go ahead and do there's another DOH thing I got. It's the unit ticket. Now keep in mind, this particular ticket's not going to guarantee that I get a DOH unit. Other units are involved in this too. To be perfectly honest, I'm not even really sure there's anything I want. Now that I got Alice, I pretty much have all the characters I actually want, but there are some other characters I don't have that would be nice to have in the collection. But if I pull a dupe of a character I like, I'll take it. More SC. Alright, so we'll still go ahead and do the cinematic here. We got the squad here, so squad up. There we go. Let's do this. And it went straight to the red. It didn't even do a cinematic. It was like, here, take it. And we got Lily. OG Lily, which is fine, I guess. I'll take the prism, though. The little diamond thing. I could use more of those. All right. So I think that's it for the Descent of Heroes thing for now. I think I have, yes, I do have a 10 spend ticket. I think these are, that's what I got for the pay thing I did for the UR thing. I never actually spent these in the last video I tried to make, so I'm glad I didn't. Let's go ahead and use them. All right, so we got most of the squad. We got the ladies, so it's ladies' night. So let's see what the ladies want to give me as a present for the 2-year anniversary. Oh, I was not making them ladies happy because they just did not give me anything. Sorry, ladies, I'll treat you better later. Sorry, my bad. Let's do it again. Let's get some redemption on these tickets. All right, now we got the full squad again, so squad up. Let's even get that SSR, starting at an SR. Let's go. We got 3, no, just 2 videos, but hey, there we go. It's an SSR, so let's see what we're going to get here. We got one at the very bottom. And hey, Yashimaru, that's actually not bad. I'll take a dupe of him. He's pretty cool. I like him. All right, moving on up. Let's see if we can get something else here. All right, I see Theria in the back. Who else we got? Starting with SR, we got the whole squad. Oh, it's squad up time. Let's go ahead and get that SR and turn to an SSR. One screen. And that's all we needed to get that SSR. We are getting a guaranteed arc, so let's see what we're going to get here. I'm not sure what arc I would want, but let's take a look. Okay. That's not bad. What is one is this again? Gord? Oh yeah, okay, that's a good one. That's not bad. Lagging a little bit here because a lot of stuff's been going on, but we're making it work. All right, so we're not going to use any more of the tickets here. We're actually just going to save the rest of this for maybe a new non-limited unit thing. So let's go ahead and hit up the paid gotcha. That's right, we're going to use the paid banner and see if we can get that UR arc. So we're going to do, I'm going to say about 10 multis on the paid and see what we can get here. See if we can get the UR arc, because I didn't get the UR arc, I just got Kyle. But let's see what happens here. All right, so we are starting off with our boy Zika. So the guys are getting together. They're going to do it themselves and see what happens. They're like, we don't need those ladies. We got 1 screen. We got 2 screens. We got 3 screens. Let's see what happens. Turns into a yellow. Oh, it's going to get red. The boys know what's up. The boys are like, don't worry, we got this. Let's go ahead and see what unit we get today. We got 2 red. Oh, another Kyle. Oh, we got 2 Kyles. Oh, it's so good. That is so good. I will take that 100%. Wow. All right, let's keep going. Let's go. Let's go. All right, poll number 2. Let's see what happens. It took just the guys. See, the boys know what's up. Because the ladies were giving us nothing earlier. Okay, so now we got a little bit to come with us. Starting with an SR. That's 1 screen. Oh, but it's a dud. Oh, we got a dud. We got some Crimson Orbs. That's what we got here. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. 190 Crimson Orbs. All right, let's keep going. Number 3. Man, that first pull was sick, though. 2 Kyles? I'll take it, man. I will take it. Starting off with the SR, we got the full squad, so it's time to squad up. Let's see what happens here. Starting with the SR. Automatically going red. That's what I want to see. It's a new, oh, it's an arc. Not necessarily new, but it is an arc. So let's see if we can get it. So just 1 red. Oh, don't tell me. Oh, don't tell me. Let's go. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Kagutsuchi, the arc that I was pushing for. I can't believe we got it in 3 paid multis. Was it 3? Yeah, it was 3 paid multis. Wow, I have never been this lucky in my entire life. You have to understand. Pulling Kyle off of step three of a step up, and then pulling the UR in three multis. This is what you call the best luck possible, at least for me. That is super sick. Oh man, this almost makes up for the last video that didn't make it. So I will take it. So I'm gonna stop there. And I still got a ton of gems left. I literally saved up a lot of gems. I was halfway thinking I was gonna probably have to pay like Kyle or something, but man, I get to actually save a bunch of crystals. Wow, I love it. I love it. All right. Hey, you never know. Something else cool could come up. You know, actually, I'm sorry. Let me check something real quick because I think I might keep going. And you know why? I might be nice and just get both of the items for Kyle. So let's take a look and see how many of the paid credentials I have. We're at 40. I just need to do one more 10 spin, right? And I pretty much get both. Yeah, we're doing it. Let's go. One more. We don't even need to at this point, but I'm gonna get, you know, since it's Kyle, since it's the anniversary, let's get both paid items. So let's do it. All right, so one more multi-pull. We're gonna do it on the paid banner because you have to in order to, if you want to get the paid items. All right. Oh, I am so hype about the UR. I can't believe I got it so easily. Now, I think I heard that it was going to be squad up, by the way. I heard it was actually on rate up, so that maybe that's the reason they got a little bit luckier from it. We got a yellow, oh, but no red, which is perfectly fine. I got two dupes of Kyle and the UR arc. I am good to go. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, that was what you call some good luck overall. So man, this has been the best pull day ever. It's just too bad that I didn't get to show off the first half, but you know, like I said, we'll take it. And let's go ahead and actually talk about the items first, since I kept going just to, you know, get these items. So let's go ahead and start with the Gauntlets of Gynad. God, I said that wrong. Anyway, this is a 5-star accessory for Knight Lord Kyle. Strength plus 40, defense 47, chance for physical attacks and specials to deal extra fire damage. Special has a chance to deal critical damage. So this is all stuff that are chances, so there's no guarantees here, so it's not as cool as I'd like it to be. It does give you a 10 resistance to light. I would say the best thing about this really is just the strength buff and the defense buff. Because like I said, the trade is okay, but again, this is just a chance. We don't know what the percentage is, so it could be a low chance. I have no idea on that. But, you know, it's still pretty cool. I'll say, yeah, it's a decent item for the stats at least. And how about the second item? We have the Greaves of Rifon for Knight Lord Kyle. 200 HP, 40 defense, 31 mind, battle start, restore SCT 10 seconds to the third skill, the S3, which is on the bottom left, physical damage cap plus 1000, resistance to curse, and plus 10 dark resistance. So I'm just going to tell you right now, if you're going to just get one of these items, this is the item to get, because everything here is guaranteed. There's no chance for something to happen. You straight up get SCT buff for the third skill, which is the skill you usually want to have buffed the most, because it's usually more powerful, and your damage cap goes up. I mean, what more could you ask for you know, all the stuff you're getting compared to the other? And you got some good defensive buffs, the HP, defense, and mind. Resistances, too, that are pretty good. So yeah, this is 100% the better of the two items, at least in my opinion. So let's go ahead and buy them both, since I actually have enough. Man, I cannot believe we got so lucky today. Whew. This has literally been the best pull day ever for me. The like I said, the $100 thing, the UR banner was much better than last year for me. And these, oh, it's so good. I hope this video doesn't get messed up. But anyway, let's go ahead and talk about our boy Kyle, and let's talk about the arc as well. So, actually, I'm going to go to the gacha just so we can look at them both there at full stats. So we're looking at Knight Lord Kyle. This is 6209 on the HP. He is a knight, by the way, which I think is really good. He's got 1302 strength, which is super high. Defense 1200, also pretty high. And even his int and mind isn't too low. So, I mean, overall, really, really decent stats. I like it a lot. Uh, he is pretty much null to illness, which is good when you're trying to heal him and whatnot. Everything else could use a little bit of work. And of course, he's got elemental resistance buffs to four of the elements: fire, wind, which are actually, I'm sorry, fire at 10, wind at 20, light at 5, and dark at 15. So that's pretty good across the board. He's definitely going to be tanking. As far as the skills are concerned, the S1 is all about fire damage. The second skill is the fire damage. However, it lifts them in the air. Also, it has a chance to lower their fire resistance, so that's pretty decent. The third skill is also a fire attack that puts them in the air. So you're going to want like sky high, things like that. But this one can change to light damage if the light resistance is lower. So it's nice to have the skills that go from one element to another. I wish it was on all four of these skills and not just the S3 and the special, but hey, take what you can get. And of course, the special, of course, is another powerful fire attack. It's against one person, it's a lot of hits, and it can also convert to light damage if their weakness is light. So like I said, this is a pretty decent skill kit. You're definitely going to want to equip anything with like, sky high, stuff like that, because I don't think it's in his actual skills. So something to learn. Let's take a look at the traits. Air of Adel. Now, fire and dark magic attacks don't make the unit flinch. Pretty cool. Whenever unit or allies are near death, fire damage plus 5%, fire damage cap plus 1,000, maxes up 10 boosts. So this will basically happen up to 10 times. So when this character or any other character gets a critical amount, you get those boosts each time. And then continuing on with Night Lord, Battlestar HP cap 2,000, plus 1,000 if you're in a boss battle. When an ally takes lethal damage, allies get 1 HP and barrier equal to unit's HP 2 times per wave. Barrier ends when the unit dies. So that's pretty cool because if you have them at a high amount of HP, basically when your ally gets pretty close to death, they'll have 1 HP, but they'll have a barrier equal to whatever HP Kyle is at. That's pretty strong. That is pretty strong. So yeah, there's a lot of like defensive like tanking stuff going on here. He's really kind of like the Sentinel class, like from FF13, where you have like, the person who's more or less taking the damage and kind of soaking up extras that others are taking. He's kind of doing the same thing. He's playing the Sentinel role. I like this. This is the start of making tanks viable. I think this is a step in the right direction. This hasn't necessarily established anything yet, but I think it's a good start. But let's take a look at his actual skills here. So we got Night Lord's Charisma. So all allies HP cap plus 1,500, regular attack damage plus 10%, only when unit is alive, and of course, doesn't stack and all that stuff. So this is the one that I'm sure people are going to be a little critical on because the HP cap is a great thing. The regular attack damage, which is just regular normal attacks, no skills, no specials, it gets a boost, but I don't think a lot of people are going to care about it. I personally still think it's good. Free damage is free damage, regardless of what it is, because you're not going to be able to spam your skills all the time. So the fact that you're still getting something off of your regulars is still pretty cool. So I think it's okay. I'm not going to say it's the best or anything, but I'll take it. But again, this is more for the HP cap. This is more for the tanking than for the damage. So you got to look at it that way. And that's why I like this charisma is mainly for the HP cap boost, because you're going to be running him with Theria or any other healer you may have, so you're going to be able to get to that extra HP cap for all of your party, and that'll be good, especially for Arena. Anyway, moving along. We got Fighting Spirits 3 and 5, which is a lot of strength and HP. So speaking of taking and doing damage, we got Crit Up 2 and 3 with Advanced Aim Vitals and Proud Force. You got a almost full crit package. The only thing you're missing here is Crit 1 and regular Aim Vitals. So that's pretty good. We got Royal Armor, which basically means that you have less chance of taking crits. Divinity Slayer, which is basically strong attacks against gods, dragons, spirits, and undead. So you want to get a special boost for that. We got Night Zone, more likely to be attacked. frontal physical attack damage plus 10%, frontal physical damage cap or taken minus 10%. So he wants to basically be in their face. No, don't need the back attack. Just get up there. I'll take less damage, and I'm going to do you more damage. So it's interesting. It's definitely unique. We got auto protection, auto critical, and auto haste. I like it. About the only thing he's missing here is auto brave, but you know you can learn it from an SSR arc, so that's fine. I mean, he's still got 3 autos, which is good. I'll take it. We got patience 2, which I believe is new. This is close to dead defense plus 30%, so a bit higher. We got pride. We got fire high drive. This is the one for regular attacks and specials to get a boost. We got fire attack raise 2. So some good offense. We got blessed speed. We got chivalrous mindset. This is this ability that Roland has. So when your sword and armor is equipped, sword strength and armor defense plus 50%. So yeah, your strength and defense go up by 50% as long as you have both a sword and an armor. So basically this is trying to push you towards a single wield instead of dual wielding. So let's see what else we have here to see if it continues. We got double impact. We got meteor force, so this is new. Regular attacks get a powerful light extra attack. All extra attacks deal 1.5 times damage. That's actually pretty cool. What I wonder, and it might not because this is specifically attached to this skill, but when it says all extra attacks do 1.5 times damage, my question is, will double impact and triple impact also deal that extra 1.5 damage on top of what they already do? The answer might be no, but it'd be cool if it did. Just something to think about. We have instant strike. A new one unique to him. We got when only weapon equipped is one sword, so just single wielding. Physical crits have low chance for damage plus 150%. Damage cap 15,000. Wow, that's a lot. So again, this is a way to kind of push people to try to, get away from dual wield, because let's be honest, a lot of players basically use dual wield as a crutch. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people do it. I don't do it personally. If a character does not start with dual wield, I will not usually give it to them. I can use clothing high boost to get some more attack and defense and other things. I can be creative enough and use the SC on a bunch of other skills. But I know how important dual wield is for a lot of other people because it does give you some good stuff. I mean, you are getting, more chances to crit and more chances to do researches and all kinds of stuff. But ultimately, I just let dual wield be to the ones that have it for free. I'm not willing to pay for it. But yeah, instant strike is decent. Like I said, the only problem I have is that it's a low chance for the damage to go up, but the damage cap being up by 15k, I think is still going to be there. I don't think that's the low chance part, so that's still pretty good, I guess. So that's a way to try to get you to stay with the single wield. We got double handler. When only one weapon. Okay, so this is another one of those one weapon things. So only weapon equipped is one sword, physical attack damage plus 20%, crit rate 10%, and physical attack damage cap 2,000. Now this is a lot better as far as trying to convince people to single wield. This is a lot. This isn't really a chance for things to happen. This straight up happens. Like I said, more attack damage, more crit percentage, and more damage cap. Yeah, that is worth it. So I'd say the Meteor Force and Doppelhandler are definitely a good selling point. I'm sorry, was it? No, not Doppelhandler. The Chivalrous Mindset. Those two abilities right there, the Mindset and the Strike, the Doppelhandler, are good reasons to stay single wield, in my opinion. I mean, like I said, everybody does what they want. You can still do dual wield. People will still dual wield with Kyle. Like, people are going to do it because, again, people are used to using dual wield, but I'm not. Moving along, we got sword boost, so you're going to want to learn sword high boost. We got giant killing, which is really good against bosses, basically skill and specials, 20% extra damage. We got hero's wings, so break time plus 50% for enemies put into break by the unit. So that basically means that Kyle has to be the one to do the actual damage or attack that puts that character in break. Now, if you're going to say that that makes him a breaker, I'm going to have to say no, because the problem is he doesn't have anything that naturally gives a break boost. So you're going to have to equip him with break if you want to up your chances of him being the one to do it, and potentially not run other people breaking. I still think it's an okay ability to have, But I wish there was something that, as a passive, did some kind of break in to really solidify the fact that they wanted him to be a breaker. This almost feels unnecessary, but it's still a decent ability, I'll say overall. But yeah, this is Kyle. So I'm gonna say that with my first impression, I think he's good. Obviously, I've been kind of saying some good things about him already. I think that he'll be decent in arena. I really feel that a lot of his passives to help suck up damage or put shields on your teammates when they get hit is a really good thing. So, like I say, the Sentinel role, the tank role, I mean, that's going to be kind of prominent with him in arena. He's going to be the first tank-ish character. Although you could argue that Theory is kind of tanky-ish too, but yeah, no, Kyle is really going to be the one to start it off as far as tanking is concerned. So I think he'll be decent in arena. He might be okay in regular content as well, because if you stick Kyle and Theria on a team, and I'm saying specifically Spirit Maiden Theria, you stick those two in a team together, like you're going to be doing some good tanking and good healing. Your team is going to survive against a lot of stuff. So I think Kyle and Theria together are going to be good with whoever else you want to use. It'll keep you alive. So yeah, I think it's gonna be good even for like boss fights. I think he'll be good for tower, pretty much everything. I'll put it to you that way. He'll be good for everything. I believe that. So yeah, let's talk about the arc now. All right, so this is the arc we just pulled. This is Kagutsuchi. So let's take a look at what it has to offer. So the arc attribute, when physically attacking, raise crit rate and damage as unit HP drops. Crit rate plus 10% max, damage plus 60% max, pretty good. Continuous brave effect, nice. When close to death, activate Grand Brave fire attack damage cap plus 3000. So yeah, obviously you're going to give this to a fire unit. Obviously it's meant for Kyle as well. I would also say that if you have like Delmorto, Vaughn, and there might be one other character. It's going to be good for them. Heck, actually, BB Shen would like this too. So yeah, there's a lot of characters that are going to be useful with this particular arc. And then let's take a look at the actual skill. So very powerful fire attack against all enemies. Damage cap 15,000. All allies physical and fire attack damage plus 30%. And this boost happens after you activate this, by the way. So that's pretty cool. So it's also encouraging you to kind of build a fire team. Now, I don't know if a one element team is ever going to be good or not. Although I could see a meta where there's like Kyle, the new Kyle, and BB Shen. Because even though they both deal fire damage, they could both also deal other elemental damage. Because remember, uh, Kyle can do light damage with his S3 and his special, and BB Shin can do dark damage on top of fire, depending on what the enemy's weak to. So it's an interesting potential here that I see with a fire team. Although you'd use just another third fire user, maybe Eliza or something, or Delmardo, and you're pretty much set. All right, so let's take a look at what you can learn. What will I be learning with this particular arc? So we got Sword Boost, why not? Holy Circle, it's okay. Flame Circle is okay. Flame Wall, or Fast Flame Wall, excuse me. That basically puts the wall up at the beginning of the turn for a while. We got Light High Drive, which I actually don't think I have the skill on anything, so I could definitely give a lot of units this. Light at physical attacks and special power plus 30%. Oh, I can think of a lot of... Actually, I just got Alice, so I could put that on Alice if she doesn't have it. I don't remember if she does, but if she doesn't, she's getting it. And then finally, Fire Critical Raid, which I don't think Kyle has, so I might have to give that to Kyle. So yeah, I gotta start leveling up this arc, even though I just started leveling up another UR arc. I'm not gonna have orbs for a while, but you know what? That's okay. This is a problem that I actually like having. Yeah. All right, so we got one more thing to talk about here. The actual Arc Ether Reward, which I'm probably going to throw all of my ether on. The Spirit Sword Kagutsuchi. So, this is